Hello. In this tutorial, we will learn how to make a patient diagnostic PowerPoint file using On3D software. Double-click the On3D icon on your desktop to launch the On3D program. Log in by entering your username and password. In the initial screen, click on Load DICOM file to open the patient's DICOM file and begin analysis. Select any DICOM file and double-click to open it. Once the DICOM file is opened, the volume menu will automatically be activated, and the patient's 3D volume image will appear on the screen. Work through the 4 menus from volume to analysis in order, and your diagnostic process will be complete. The first step in patient diagnosis is reorientation. Mark 5 points. Nation. Right orbitale. Left orbitale. Right porion. And left porion. To verify that the reorientation is done correctly, click on the transparent bone mode and check if the left and right orbital rims overlap correctly in the profile view. If they don't align, adjust the left orbital A. Once you have finished adjusting the points, be sure to click Done. If no adjustments were made, click Cancel. Next, click Preliminary Landmark Picking to automatically locate landmark points. You can select the default group or choose additional group. The default selection is sufficient for standard diagnostic purposes. Click Execute to automatically place a total of 190 points. This process may take 1 to 2 minutes, depending on your PC's specifications. Click Plus to reveal hidden functions in the Tools panel. Click on Face Photo Overlay to upload a face photo. Select 3D Face, and then click Load 3D Face Photo. Double-click to open the 3D face file. Then click Next. Mark landmarks on the 3D face photo to match the ones on the left 3D volume. Once all landmarks are marked, click Next. When a notification appears, click Yes to perform auto-registration. Click Confirm to complete the face photo overlay process. In the volume mode, select 3D Face to verify that the 3D face photo has been successfully applied. Now, click Create Airway to set up the airway. Set the starting point of the airway at the PNS level and set the endpoint to the base of epiglottis. Once the airway is defined, click Create Airway. The minimum cross-sectional area will be displayed in the top left corner, and the cross-sections will be color-coded, making it easier to visually interpret the airway for diagnostic purposes. Minimum cross-sectional areas below 52 square millimeters are significantly narrow airway prone to obstructive sleep apnea. When you're satisfied with the airway creation, click Confirm. If adjustments are needed, click Delete Airway, modify the settings, and click Confirm again. In the Volume Mode panel, Select Airway to see the airway created in the patient's volume image. Next, click Registration of Dentition Scan to load the dental scan data. With maxilla selected, click Load to import the upper dentition scan data. Mark the crown points on the teeth number 16, 11, and 26. Then click Done. When a notification appears, click Yes to perform auto-registration. This process may take a few seconds. Next, select Mandible and click Load to import the lower dentition scan data. As with the upper jaw, you can either manually mark the crown points on the teeth or click Load Mandible using Bite Scan. Once the dentition scan data is properly aligned with the 3D volume, click Confirm to complete the dentition scan registration. This completes the setup in the volume menu. From now on, the Panorama, TMJ, and Analysis menus at the top will be easily completed with just a few clicks. Click on the Panorama menu next. Click Maxillary Panorama to view the 3D panoramic image of the upper jaw, generated based on the maxillary focal trough. Next, let's generate a panoramic image for the lower jaw. Similarly, click Mandible Panorama to create a 3D panoramic image of the mandible. This panorama is essential because it will automatically insert a clear panoramic image into the Diagnostic PPT report. Since the panoramic image is extracted from the 3D volume captured in centric occlusion, it will also display the occlusal relationship. Next, click on the TMJ menu. In the TMJ screen, you can view the cross-sections of the temporomandibular joint. The top center of the screen displays the coronal plane of the TMJ, while the bottom left and right show the sagittal view of the left and right TMJ, respectively. To adjust the spacing of the TMJ sagittal slices, go to Display option and modify the slice interval settings. Click on the Analysis menu. Click Select All in the upper right corner to view all the landmarks and measurements generated so far in one glance. The Data Export panel in the lower left allows you to automatically export all the analysis data into a file, which significantly reduces the time required to prepare diagnostic reports. Click Generate Analysis Report. Then select PPT, Diagnosis 1. A window will appear asking where to save the file. Choose a location of your choice and save the file. This may take a few seconds to complete. Open the saved file to view the generated patient diagnostic PPT file. With just a few clicks, the diagnostic materials are automatically generated and ready to present to the patient. If you'd like to add a smile photo of the patient, simply take the additional clinical photo and add it here. After extracting the PPT report, click Exit, and then Save at the top to save all the work you've done in On3D. That concludes the tutorial on how to generate a patient diagnostic PPT file. Thank you.